Hi, everybody. Welcome back to day 15. Today, this is really funny because we were just doing behind the scenes stuff. So watch for our bloopers because they're funny. And just FYI, there may be some you want to censor. They're not for kids. I just want to make that very clear. I'm not sure if we're going to release them or not, but that was funny. Anyway, so today's
wait a minute.
Yeah.
I need to chime in here and defend myself because I did not know once again that it was being recorded when I was doing what I was doing. And I'm just going to say that. That was, yeah. Okay.
Yes, in her defense, it's true.
Yes.
I hit the record button. Yeah. So, okay. So today we are talking about, get this, everybody, you ready? Connie's pregnant. Mic drop.
Yeah. This is how rumors get started. But before we actually explain, I just want to know, who's the baby daddy?
We've already had this discussion, okay?
I'm just asking you.
That's a whole other show, okay?
Okay.
That's
okay.
Somebody named Jerry and Springer. That will be, we don't have time to cover that.
No,
but today,
we don't.
we're going to be talking about, Connie, how did you get pregnant and what happened here? So I ended up having a dream. And
thank you for clarifying. It was a dream. Everybody, it is a dream. I am not preggo. Just saying. Go ahead. Now, I love pregnant women. I'm just saying it's not for me, but go ahead.
Well, if you get pregnant, I will adopt your baby, okay? Because I told you that already. I wanted another one, so thank you so much. Connie, you're the surrogate. Oh my gosh, thank you.
I don't make a good pregnant woman. No, I'm miserable because I can't have my coffee a lot. I mean, just a little bit, and that doesn't do me. I'm hyper. I like a lot of energy, if anyone hasn't noticed. And I love my kids and I'm grateful for them, but this was a dream, everyone. This was a dream of Laura's. Yes. But we're going to talk about it. The reason why is because there's a reason for the dream. So go ahead, Twink.
Okay. So sorry, I was kind of dragging that out a little bit. So basically, this was actually a really cool dream. And in the dream, we were at a doctor's office, Connie and I, and we were waiting for some news, and she thought she was pregnant. And she was like, I don't want to be pregnant. She didn't say that, but I knew I could feel she did not want to be pregnant. She was really worried and really scared about it. And we were just kind of just sitting there waiting. And then the doctor came in and he's like, yeah, you're pregnant for sure. Like, there's no doubt about it. And I thought she was going to be crying. And all of a sudden she just jumps up and she just starts crying tears of joy. She was really, really happy, genuinely happy. And she was so excited. And she was like, okay, we're going to make this work. And we were jumping up and down and laughing and crying all at the same time. And I felt like it was not something that she had planned, obviously, but it was something that she was going to make the best out of the situation. And she was so genuinely happy that she was going to have this experience. And it was, I could just feel the happiness emanating from you. So I know we talked about dreams in another one, but this is a good one to explain the meaning of that. And what I felt, because I felt so much joy and so much genuine happiness in the dream, it's new beginnings. It's a new birth. It's looking at a situation, I feel, in a different light, because maybe like for Connie in the dream, she was pregnant and it wasn't something that she was planning on. It wasn't something she was necessarily expecting. And she could have gotten really upset and she could have let it, taken her in another direction, and she didn't. And she decided, she's like, and I could feel her energy in the dream, she was going to make the best out of the situation. And she was truly, truly, genuinely happy. So I feel like that's really for the situation right now, what people are going through. And also I feel like there's something new coming, a new birth, new project, some new experience. TMZ and Oprah and Ellen, we're ready.
They're all calling. I know they want to be on they want us to be on their show. And Yeah, I know. That is what it is. I guess I should call them back. Maybe perhaps I should just make the call and call them back, because let's just get this over and get on their show. I think that's what we should do.
Go ahead. So yeah, your interpretation. What is your, that was my interpretation, but the dream truly felt, I loved it because I've never seen you that happy ever. I've never seen you that happy. You were like the happiest and so excited and so genuinely just bubbling. It was the coolest thing ever. So I know it's a good omen. It's something that's coming forward that represents that happiness, that sense of everything's going to be okay, and it's going to be amazing. Not just even okay, but amazing.
You know what? Well, I was going to actually make a joke, but I think right now may be a time to be a little serious, because I, for once, actually agree with you. Other than the fact of me being happy about being pregnant, but I get the whole metaphysical meaning of it, okay? And that she's saying this because she was not the one pregnant in the dream. I would have woken up like this. Oh my God.
And you know what? Actually, in the dream, I was thinking, I wish that was me. I was. I know.
Maybe that could be part of it, though. I think there's a lot to that dream, just like any dream. With any dream, and just like in life, when one thing happens, it's a ripple effect. It's not just for one thing or one person. It goes like this. It's multifaceted. Okay. So just like the dream is multifaceted, I think there is a subconscious underlier of you wanting to be pregnant or wanting another child at some point. That's coming up to the surface, because you and I had talked about that before. You're right. So that's one aspect of it. The second aspect is, yes, I probably would have that reaction if you told me that I was pregnant right now, right? At first, mostly just because of my, it would be most difficult right now with, energy. When you're in your 20s, you have way more energy to be able to, I know I have a lot of energy, but she's laughing at me right now. No.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I think anytime pregnancy, fertility, yes, is another. It's a sign of a new project birthing. It's actually developing. To me, it's from the embryo stages and goes on and starts to develop. And so something is developing, and it could be my mom's book that I'm working on. I've been feverishly working on that book, and I have less than 100 pages to go, and I'm super excited because my mom is not feeling well, as most of you or some of you know. So I want to get this done for her, so she can, she can be happy about something and look forward to something. And then of course, right after that, then there's my book, and we have our angel card. So there's a lot of things that we're doing that's in the embryo stages, if you will, that's developing. So that's part of it. The other part is going with the flow. It's seriously, if you stress out about stuff that's going on right now that you cannot change, you are choosing to be unhappy. It really is a choice. I love when Dr. Wayne Dyer had said this before. I had heard him say this at one point, and that really stuck with me with a lot of things that he has said. But one of the things that he said is there aren't depressive people, there's depressive thoughts. It's your thoughts that cause someone to be depressed. And then other people will say, yeah, but, right? Yeah, but how can I have positive thoughts when I'm feeling this way? So it's all about shifting the energy. Just like what's going on right now. It's no amount this is a great time to talk about this. There's a difference between having empathy and compassion for someone and feeling guilty. So a friend of mine once told me many years ago, or she asked me, she says, how can I feel happy when things are going well in my life? How can I feel happy when so many people are suffering out there? And my answer to her was, no amount of suffering will ever help them. In fact, you're perpetuating the energy of suffering. So you're actually helping them suffer. A good way to shift that energy is sending out that white light to everyone and you choosing happy thoughts. It really does take work to do that, because a lot of us are wired to go to fear and stress and worry. But if we stop ourselves and we rewire those brains and we change that feedback loop, really all it is a feedback loop that we are playing over and over and over in your mind. So by changing that feed loop, and it can be many ways to do it. You can literally stop your thoughts right then and there. You can yell, stop, stop. You can just literally yell it out loud. Start replacing it with what you want. What do you want? The best way you can help people right now is send out that pink light, love, and energy to all the healthcare workers, the grocery workers who are still having to work, everyone who's having to work, all those frontline people who are still have to be around a lot of people, and they're doing it. That's the best thing you can do. But by giving out that vibration of happiness when you're doing it, that's what you're going to get back. If you give off guilt, you're going to get that energy out there, and that energy is going to be perpetuated, and that energy is going to stay there, and it's energy in motion stays in motion, right? So that energy is going out, and it's just feeding the fear. So the best way you can help is by shifting your energy. It all starts with you. And again, there's nothing to feel guilty about. There really isn't. I know a lot of people are probably not going to like what I'm about me saying this, because they're people who are, but how can you change that by feeling guilty? You cannot change it. No amount of you feeling guilty, suffering, angry will change a situation. It will only perpetuate it. So that's my thought for that. Twink, what do you think?
I love it. I really do. I totally agree with you. And there's a book that I was listening to when I was walking yesterday. And they literally were saying that it's a channeled book. And they were saying that about your thoughts and feelings. So you have a choice to make. What thoughts are you going to give your attention to? Are you going to allow yourself to get into that fear-based place, or are you going to change that? And look for solutions. Even if we don't know all of the things that are happening right now, we don't know, there's a lot of unknowns. And that's making a lot of us, everybody, think about, oh my gosh, blah, 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 blah. But catch that and come back to right now, I'm safe. Right now, I'm okay. And visualizing yourself, seeing yourself, and feeling, getting into that feeling place of allowing yourself to have, like we just did too, where we were dancing and we were, laughing. And so if you are upset, and you're thinking, well, I don't know how to get myself out of this, that is a choice, and you can shift it. Obviously, if you're not feeling good, you want to rest, and you want to be taking care of yourself. That's not what we're talking about. But truly worrying about something that doesn't help you, it promotes the energy of continuing to feel bad and not to feel good. Do something to shift it. Watch a funny show, do something that makes you laugh. For instance, think about Connie dancing, like, when she was doing that too. And we were did we start the video off that way?
I think we started that. No, that was behind the scenes.
Okay,
they didn't get to see that.
So whoop whoop. Okay, now if you're watching us, all right, that can shift your energy right there. I look ridiculous. Okay, that's totally fine. Laugh at that, laugh at me, and that can help shift your energy. It's just shifting your focus and your attention on what it is that you do want. Come up with a mantra. I am safe. Something that makes you feel good. And the other thing they were saying too was, truly, when you think about, well, what is my thoughts matter when everyone is suffering? What does that really matter? One person can change the world. So your thoughts and how you project them, who are you talking to every day? Who are you interacting with? All of those people may be talking on the phone to somebody else, and your energy, depending on how you are, can shift and change those people as well. So it's not just about you, it is about other people. You have that power within your family, within your home, because we're on lockdown, but you have the power to shift the energy with the people in your home, depending on how you respond and how you react. And that's why, because we all, each of us, we all have, I feel it's a personal responsibility, to be honest with you. If you want things to change in the world, change how you're responding and you're reacting to this, and don't let yourself get caught up in the fear, and make it a conscious choice and a decision that you really want to change how you're looking at it, and you're going to do your best to look at things from the perspective of, how can I shift my thoughts? How can I shift my energy? That is something you do have control over. Okay, go ahead, Tink.
Beautifully said, my lovely counterpart. Love it. Yeah. So here's the thing. What I'm hearing and what this dream means to me, it boils down to one word of how you can be happy. It's adaptability. Learning how to.
You know what, Tink? Hang on one second, because you actually froze, which is interesting. Okay, go ahead. Learning adaptability, because I don't think they heard that. Go ahead. Oh, wait, you have paused and we cannot hear you. Can't hear you. And the screen is on me too, so whoop, whoop.
Okay.
Whoop. Oh, now we're back. Okay.
Here we go. Yay.
They wanted more of a dance party.
To the window, to the wall, let the sweat drip fall. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Okay. I'm just saying. Next. Okay. Anyway, so what it means to me is one word. Happiness is, the one word is adaptability. Okay. So what does that mean? It's just like the dream. You have to, she's still laughing over there. Okay. You have to adapt to the situations. Literally go with the flow. Just like a stream goes. The stream doesn't stop when there's a big rock in the way. No, what does it do? It goes around. It finds a way to still keep moving. It still finds a way to keep flowing. So how can you find that way to keep flowing? That was really good. I should write that down somewhere. But anyway.
That was really good, actually.
I know,
good.
right?
Yeah.
But I literally saw that. I saw it partying, going like this and moving around the rock. And it's still going through. There goes the river, still happy as can be, right? So think of a dam. If there's so much junk there, the river's not going to be able to push through. It's all, think of that being negativity, negative thoughts, all the wooden thing that's building up a dam, and that water can't flow anymore. That's you. So you want to open that dam up and you want to just push through. And literally, it's going to take work, because there's a lot of information out there that's going to instill fear. But that's one of the things of why I stay happy a lot. People ask me a lot, like, how can you still be happy? Or how can you whatever? How'd you move through this? Or how'd you do that? And really what it boils down to is that one key word. I'm able to be flexible and move. That's why I don't fear change. Because I know, and I trust too, though, that whatever is going to happen, I'm either learning something from it, so my soul is growing, or there's something better, that it's happening for my highest and greatest good. It's not happening to me. Okay, it's happening for me. And that's how I'm able to keep that river flowing and go and keep flowing past those rocks. I think there's something else, but go ahead.
That was great. No, what you just said too is that this is work. It's not just something that automatically, oh, I'm happy, and oh, because you decide that you're going to be happy. It's something that you can start out if you're really upset about something, and there are things going on that realistically we have to put our attention and our focus on to find solutions to fix some of the problems that are happening, because there's a lot of people being affected by this. So, but at the same time, recognizing wherever you're starting at, whatever your starting point is, where your emotional set point is, where that is, if you're upset or frustrated or angry, what can you do to shift that? What you can do is you can look at what is working. What is working right now in your life? Where can you find that gratitude in your life? And if you step out of the problem for a little bit, a solution may come forward for you. And that's why shifting your energy is so important, because when we're all stressed out and we're so worried, how, what do I do? What do I do? What am I going to do? You block the ability for a solution to come forward. So shifting your vibration and your energy, that's one of the reasons you want to do it, but also recognizing that shifting your energy and your vibration does take work. It does take conscious effort. And going outside, going for a walk, doing yoga, taking a nap, taking a rest, thinking about, okay, what is working in my life? What is okay right now? I have enough food. I have toilet paper. You know, seriously, what things?
You do? Yeah.
I do. I really do. Yes.
All right, everybody. I'm dressing in my ninja gear tonight, and I know where I'm going tonight. If you hear something, you know, clicking or clacking in the middle of the night, twink, don't think anything of it. But go
That
ahead.
wasn't you. Okay. I'm willing to
Was it me?
share. I am willing to share my toilet paper with you. Yes. 100%.
Thank you.
You don't even have to come in like a ninja. All right, everybody. Did you have anything else that you wanted to add to that?
I think that's good. Actually, I was going to cover it. I wrote it down right before you said it. We were thinking the same thing about shifting the energy. Don't watch depressing movie, guys. If you're in a funk, the worst thing you can do is watch depressing movies. Don't if you're looking for love and you're upset, you can still watch romance movies, but if they make you upset or sad, then don't watch them. Watch a comedy, put on some great music, To the Window, To the Wall, something like that. You know, yeah, exactly.
What movie is that from? That's with Sandra Bullock.
The Proposal. And it is that's my favorite part of the movie. And if you guys haven't seen it, that's a great movie to watch. A feel-good movie that's really cute and funny. But that part is hysterical. And that's all we're going to say about that. I'm sure most of you have seen it, but if you didn't, that's a good movie to watch while you're hunkered down. All right, guys. Everybody have a magical day and night filled with peace, love, and light. Until tomorrow. I'm not going to say it.